Greetings, interwebs. We are back once again for another episode of Tales from the Yawning Portal. I am your host for this evening, Kingbashman. Down below me, down there on the bottom of the overlay, are my players. We kind of left off in quite a predicament last week, so I'm going to go ahead and let the players introduce themselves real quick, and we'll get right back into the action.
Hey, Sam, I'm Lone Wolf in chat, and I play Yania Arca, the Fallen ASMR dexterous fighter.
My name's Alex. I'm Sharkbait in chat. I play Verm, the Ranger Goblin, who doesn't really do anything now because he's a god. That's about it.
True.
I am Loco. I'm Loco 1956 in chat. I play Band-Aid, the Furbolg cleric.
I'm Brian. I play Borg, the Bugbear barbarian.
I'm Caleb. I play Torrent, the Water Genasi Drunken Master monk.
And I am Huxley. I play Zosa Hospeki, half-elven ex-mercenary turned paladin of Helm from the distant land of Chelt.
Yes. So those are the players. Now, for anybody unfamiliar with what happened last week, they decided, or they pretty much were left with no other option but to backtrack a bit into this dungeon to try and find a key. When one of their own party mates there, Torrent, finally succumbed to a curse he had been afflicted with many sessions ago, and well, long story short, he turned into a were-jaguar, and battle commenced shortly thereafter. And that's pretty much where we left off at the top of the order of combat, and that is where we are going to pick up. So, fittingly, it is Worm's turn.
Can I ask one important question? Because
No.
I need to know this.
Yes.
Did we at least find the key?
Yeah, I
You
have
found
it.
a key.
Okay. Okay. 10. I saw both of them run out the room, right?
Who? Oh,
Yen and
yes.
the were-jaguar.
Yeah, you saw the jaguar go first, and then you saw Yin follow suit.
25, 30. And this guy likes to deflect my missiles, but I don't care.
Can you push the map? Thank you.
And since I'm not as nice as Jeff, I'm going to Hunter's Mark.
Oh no, I was hunter's marking. I just didn't hit.
That's fair.
Big difference.
Are you deflecting that, sir?
I can't remember. I think, yeah, I think I could deflect. I'm not sure if I had deflected prior.
No,
I don't think so.
no, I
We're
don't
still
think
not
so.
reacting.
I was gonna
because-
say it's fresh turn. You would have gone
Let's do
after.
it. Gotta remember it's a D10 plus something.
Plus
I think
your
you're monk level.
dexterity, plus your monk
Oh.
level.
What was that? I think it was a 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 2 damage gets
That was
through.
pretty.
Yep.
Pretty good roll.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I missed the first shot, so
Band-Aid.
Borg, what is going on? What is wrong with Torrent?
I do not know. He is turned.
Did anybody else catch any of that?
I don't know. He's turned.
Borg, your audio is cutting in and out, unfortunately.
I believe he said, "I don't know." He turned,
I think that's what he said.
or something upon those lines. Yeah, he said correct.
All right, I'll move up behind Zosa and ask basically the same question.
You see Zosa laying prone on the stairs, having just been shoved and bitten by this thing, and she's in the process of scrambling to her feet. She says, "He just turned into that creature. It's the same one we fought on the previous level."
Oh no, I do not have the spell to fix this. Are you hurt? Are you badly hurt?
Forget about me. Make sure he doesn't escape. If we can knock him down, then he may be able to turn back. At least give it a night. I don't know. I don't want to kill him.
I will take my remaining movement to there.
You're just gonna step over Zosa.
Well, now I'm not gonna step over you.
That's fine. 'Cause
I won't step over you. I'll just kick you down the stairs.
Bam.
you are coming with me, little green one.
As he sees the jaguar, he will cast Sacred Flame at him. I don't know if I have... No, I haven't Borg targeted.
Cast Finger of Death.
I mean, if you want to hit Borg with a Sacred Flame, I mean, I won't stop.
I fixed it. Sacred Flame.
Yeah, it's
There
fine.
you go. Uh-oh.
Oh, roll to see if I almost said Zosa. If Yin gets it.
What?
Oh wait.
What?
Huh?
No, never mind. It was on my end. It shows things differently.
Confusion?
Yeah, it was a little confusion. He rolled a nat 1 on his save.
Roll to see if you start a wildfire.
Yeah, pretty much.
A
Do not need to be
wildfire
hit.
of sacred flames. That would be
Yes.
dope.
That
All right,
would
that
be.
is-
Be pretty bad.
It would be.
Alright.
Now it's Zosa.
All right. Zosa stands, which uses up half her movement, and she scrambles up the stairs. She kind of flings her crossbow around the corner of this doorway, just over Band-Aid's enormous, actually, like in between the armpit of Band-Aid, and just fires an arrow. And that was with disadvantage. Oh, I forgot to take the prone off, but it's still a hit. I can't take the prone off. But yeah, that's still a hit, so here comes damage. And this is just a normal attack. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Maximum damage.
Max damage.
And then
Only a with sharpshooter.
she will... Oh, let's see here. She'll pass her turn.
All right, it is the Jaguar's turn. Joe, Rocher. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so...
Nice. Good defense.
that,
Wait, is the
however, a
Jaguar
hit.
blessed?
Yeah.
It is, yes. So I did this. Yeah, Zosa cast Bless on Torrent, and then Torrent turned into a Jaguar monster. And
I
so
kind of like it.
he's still blessed.
I kind of like it. Just
And Zosa hasn't really thought it through. She hasn't dropped the spell.
yeah.
We've still only got a couple rounds left.
Well, did you go unconscious at all during the fight?
I didn't. No,
Oh, I thought you did. Never mind.
I just got knocked down. I'm not out of the fight yet.
Yin, you will get an attack of opportunity should you choose to take it.
Yeah, we'll take that. So it's targeted, right? Yep.
That is it.
Shabammy.
Tremendous damage. And you will see this thing. You will see this thing just kind of like poof and just take off down the hallway.
Fair.
Okay.
Oh, it like fully disappears.
Pretty much.
It's no
Torrent,
fun.
Borg.
What a pussy.
Yeah.
Torrent, you a bitch in lycanthropy form.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, the truth hurts.
Unlike Torrent's alcoholism, he is not yet a functioning lycanthrope.
Oh, this is very true.
Get
Word
this red
will-
jaguar a drink.
Come on, guys. Borg will move into the next room, not knowing. So 5, 10. So 40 feet of movement will be there if I use 10 to move through other spaces.
Yep.
And I obviously don't see him down the hallway.
Nope.
I will take a healing potion of healing.
I don't think it's quite literally possible to chase a monk.
We're gonna try.
That's my turn.
All right, Yin, your turn.
Action dash. Do I see anything?
Nope.
Rip.
I mean, not right away. You don't.
You're really catching him up, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Verm.
That'll get me there, and that's it.
Okay. Bended.
He's going to turn around and look at Zosa and ask again, do you need healing? You took quite an assault.
Save your magical blessings. For Torrent. We must catch up to him before it is too late. If he is still transforming. And she will, yeah, she's gonna decline the healing unless you want to just give it to her.
Well, she knows best. All right. Let's see. No, I'm just gonna dash as well. 60 feet, wherever that takes me. 10, 15, 20. Right behind Verm. And that is my turn.
Okay.
All right, hang on a second here.
Here, this will make it easier. I just locked tokens.
All right.
Thank you.
I want to count every individual square. How dare you?
Zosa runs past Borg and says, "See if you can restrain him. I have an idea." And she runs past and she's pulling something out of her backpack and you don't exactly see what it is yet. And then Zosa will pass her turn.
I mean, there's not much of where he can go, to be quite honest, though.
Who has the key that we found?
The Were Jaguar, no.
I do believe.
I think Yen does. I thought Yen does.
They have it?
The key? Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
it.
Okay, good. Because if he runs up, and
No,
unlocks
yeah,
the door and
Torrent didn't get the key.
Could you imagine that? How perfectly set
like,
up?
we just get stuck in the dungeon and we die because the Were Jaguar
Oh no!
locked us in. That would be the ultimate disaster.
It would be.
Ouch.
That'd be so epic.
Borg,
That's
your turn.
a hell of a way to end the book.
That would be so dope. That's basically TPK.
Oh no!
You all die of suffocation.
TPK games, guys.
Brought to you by Panit.
Take my action and dash, and 75 feet to get me about there.
Did I just hear?
Considering I don't have enough movement to move through Yenia. So I'll pass my turn.
Oh, Yin, it's your turn.
Imagine this bugbear just shoving his way through all of us.
Get out of the way.
I love it.
For any signs where it went?
You could that would contact. Give me a survival check.
Because it's bleeding, you know? Maybe it left a blood trail.
You made him bleed his own blood?
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Well, you know, this creature definitely came this way because it was the only way that it could really went.
Yeah.
But as far as its current location, you really, as you're kind of trying to scan the area as you're moving, you're not really seeing anything to really kind of clue you in onto its exact location. You know, it's somewhere in the area. Can't quite discern where.
Kind of look back at the group. Let's take this Verm's temple room by both sides so that if the creature tries to escape, it's gotta go through some of us.
What if he just jumped down the pit and killed himself?
Fair enough. Rip Torrent.
That is the only explanation.
That's something a monk would do. I can totally see it.
Whose turn is it?
It was Yin's.
Be mine.
Yeah, that would
So
be
Vern.
the end of mine.
Is it an action to track, per se?
If you're gonna actively try to, yeah, it would be like making an active or
Yeah, that's
actively
fine.
trying to make a perception check. in
I
combat.
will look, and I have advantage on it because I hunters marked him.
This is true.
Perception or survival?
If you're trying to track him, it'd be survival.
Okay.
Ooh, looky there.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. It's pretty
Where
good.
are you?
Nowhere.
Just a burp and a clink of a glass.
Marco!
bottle in the distance.
You just
Fuck
hear.
off.
You just hear.
Look above you and he jumps on you.
Yeah.
Um,
You just hear hissing.
You are able to somehow make out what you believe to be the footprints of this creature. You do see some very faint remnants of tracks that it left behind, and you are able, let's see, with that roll, you're able to discern that it looks like he came through this area. Where you are standing at right now, it's kind of hard to tell if he continued further to where Yinia is in that direction, or if it went back into the
Shrine room.
shrine room.
Okay. That was 15. So I'll just go here and I'll say, I think he's in the shrine room. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Band-Aid will, he's not going to push by Borg. He'll just kind of get up behind him and look around the corner to see what's going on.
Okay. You peeking around the corner, you'll be able to see that Yin and Verm are basically trying to track this creature down.
Okay.
Is that all for your turn?
Yes, I've passed.
Okay. From behind you, Band-Aid, you hear a light clinking of chain as Zosa finishes pulling out a 10-foot length of chain and a set of manacles from her inventory, if you will, and she edges past you guys, and she says, "Perhaps we can capture him alive and let him sweat it out. Maybe it is just a temporary transformation. I know little about these things."
You're lucky we don't kink shame.
Unlike another group of people.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Asborg. You know, some people like to wear bras, some people like manacles, you know, it's just is what it is.
Carry whips.
That is true.
Truth be told, I thought this was something Torrent would already be familiar with.
Oh, it is.
He's not a follower of Torn, to be fair.
Who would follow such a heathen god? All right. So yeah, Zosa moves up. She's got the chain and manacles. She's actually gonna move towards the middle here, and then she's basically just waiting for you guys to determine where he is. Her goal is to move up and try to wrap him in the chain and lock him in the manacles and the chain. So she'll pass her turn.
Okay. Okay. Take Torrent forward.
There, and pass my turn, but I will hold an action just in case he shows up to attempt to restrain him.
All right, Inia.
In I go.
In you go.
Take one more step for my 30 feet. And do I see anything in the room?
You can give me a perception check.
Sounds good.
You don't see anything. However,
Or, I'll kind of holler back out the hall and say, I don't see anything in here. And that's my turn.
okay.
Oh,
Ouch.
What was that?
that was a were-jaguar.
A hidden were-jaguar.
Yeah.
Heck of an ambush attack. Oh, okay.
7 damage.
Never mind.
The beef.
So did this thing change its, like, move in the initiative order?
Nope.
Because it usually
It probably
That
held
was
its
the held
action.
action.
Probably held action. As that hit would have landed, like at the very end of Yen's sentence, you kind of would have heard like this yelp and screech in pain I'm assuming its bite sunk into my freaking back of my head.
Yeah,
More health screen.
it reveals itself after attacking.
Well, I will move down the hallway.
However, Yin.
Another were-jaguar.
There.
Join the family.
Okay, Verm, you are
Welcome
moving
to the
down that
family,
way.
boy.
And we discussed what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is it. I will be holding my action to clear that up.
Band-Aid, your turn.
Well, actually, I'll say Zosa, I think Yen's in there. She's screaming. You might want to get in there with those manacles.
Okay.
Where has everyone gone?
Zosa gestures towards the statue room. Yeah.
Oh boy. Right. Must go in after. That's the end of his turn.
Zosa will move. See, up here.
Well,
Thought the door was by me.
the door
I don't know.
is
I
right
don't know where
there.
the door is, but okay.
It's like right in the edge where I am.
All right. In that case, she'll move up and over, and then I'm not exactly sure how this is supposed to work, but something to
The
that.
tile directly above me that's green, or to the right of me and up one, that's where the door is.
No, it's not. It's the way that he
I'm
went.
pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it's the way he is.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's the way he is.
Doesn't seem to be indicated well on the map, but anyways.
Secret
Yeah.
doors,
So
man.
Zosa moves up that way. Secret. Okay. And what does she see?
Right now,
So when the thing attacks, it should reveal itself. It should no longer be hidden.
this is true. Yin will
Unless it's
know.
around the corner or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Yin will know where it's at.
And then Zosa will step her last 5 feet.
Hey, Jeff.
Yo,
Does it happen?
you tell me.
Yes.
All right. Here. Yeah. You want me to make the roll, or do you want to do it?
I'll do it. I'll just try and get all my effects on.
What is
All
it
right.
about to happen?
Make sure you roll the 20 with advantage.
With advantage? Okay.
When does he make that attack?
Right when you step through the door.
Right when you step through the door.
Okay, so instead of going up into this whole room here, if Zosa gets shot at point blank range by Verm, she would stop right inside the door and she would call out, "What the fuck?" And she will drop the chains on the ground. And she'll call out, "We are all being compromised!" And she'll pull her crossbow out. And she'll ready an action to fire on either Verm or the were-jaguar, whoever comes within her firing range.
Okay.
And stand by for a second. So I drop the chains, pull out my crossbow. And my action, well, shit, yeah. All right, Zosa, actually, I can't do that. Zosa cannot ready an action at the moment. She's going to use her action to cast Lay on Hands on herself to heal.
Okay.
She'll heal 14 hit points. Hang on a second. All right. and then she'll pass her turn.
All right. Yin, you will be the only person that sees this. Oop.
Go ahead and repost that one. If I can.
Is your AC 20 or 21?
20.
What the hell are you getting?
So I don't know why that missed.
It's because you have a defensive effect on you for some reason.
Because when he dual wields, he's an extra AC.
Yeah, but he stopped dual wielding when he realized his scimitar wasn't doing any good.
I still hold it out. I just don't use it.
Yeah, he said he was going to keep it out, but wasn't going to attack with it.
Yeah. Because I know it gives me a bonus.
Little parry master, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. I see what it is. It's hold on. So that attack actually would have hit. Because you basically got +9 for armor from +9 to your AC for your armor, and then you got the +1 for the dual wield. Or two
Well, I
weapon
have an
fighting.
18 from my mithril plate, and then
But you
plus
ha-
1 magic bonus for mithril, which puts me at 19, and then the dual wielder feat gives me another +1, which puts me at 20.
Yeah. In your on the front of your page, where you pull up the magnifying glass and it shows you the calculation for your AC, it had a +1 miscellaneous modifier in there. So with your dual wield effect on, it was calculating your AC at 21 instead of 20.
I see.
So
So I will not
So you're
parry
getting
then.
hit.
okay. So okay, we got that figured out.
Pain.
Join the family, Yen.
That's
And that one I will parry then. And it's my last superiority die. Oof. Good.
okay. Sorry, I was reading over something. Basically, or
Was Borg aware that Firm shot at Zosa? Would he
possibly.
have been able to?
I mean, you can give
would
me
he-
a perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you said?
Yep.
I don't know, but you heard a what the
Yeah, Zosa called out, "What the fuck? We're all being compromised."
Yep.
Wow, same roll.
I would say you probably you would have heard something is going on. Can't quite make out exactly what, because there's underlying a whole lot of different things going on at the moment.
Okay.
There's a lot of compromising happening.
Whole lot of compromise.
I would just like to say Jeff is evil.
Not as bad as somebody else. But that being said, he's going to move this way. So 15 feet to there. And 40 to get to there. I still get action and bonus action, or was the perception considered an action?
No, I mean, you still have an action. What you choose to do with it is up to you. Did you just drop your great axe on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurry up, pick it up and sell it.
Should that? Okay, good. Never mind.
Then he'll pass his turn.
All right, again, it's your turn.
Oh boy. 2 rapier attack. Maybe 1 rapier attack. Or none.
Oh wow!
And that's that.
Verm, it's your turn.
I sent you a DM, and I need to know if that's a yes or no.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that was great. Man, you're rolling like I was for Verm last week.
I will. This is my 3rd round now casting Hunter's Mark as a bonus action when I already have it up. I'm gonna cast it again.
Do you have to cast it?
Yes, I can't just move it. They have to
You
be
did it.
dead for me to move it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Band-Aid.
Yes, you will be.
Yeah.
Madness. And then.
Zoom.
That's it. Hmm.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Band-Aid, your turn. You just got hit with an arrow from your greedy little goblin friend.
God Goblin friend. Let's not sell me short here.
Yeah, this is true.
Fate.
He's gonna dash. And as he goes by Verm,
Just a moment, because Verm is technically an enemy, and I don't think you can move through an enemy's square unless you have a special ability.
However, I also am considered a small creature, so I guess it's up to the DM's decision. And Band-Aid is fucking tall.
There are rules in Xanathars about tumbling through an enemy's
Yeah, it is.
face, but I don't recall what the rule is at the moment.
Band-Aid, when you get to here, if you want to continue beyond Verm, you can give me an acrobatics check.
If I get to him, there's going to be no acrobatics involved.
Okay.
Is there a steamroller ability anywhere?
To be fair, to get there, you'd have to use your action to dash.
Right.
That's true.
That would leave you a bonus action to cast a spell.
This it would.
Like power word kill.
Yeah. Power word turn back to stone statue.
Or you could just pause at the corner there. That's 30 feet, and then you can cast a spell down the hallway. You just kind of look around the corner and go, "Fah!"
Fireball.
Fusrota!
Counter spell. No, I wish.
Imagine Verm getting blasted away by a gust of wind, like,
If only Torrent were an air.
I'll be back again.
like a full power Fusrota directly into a stone wall. Just
Band-Aid is going to reach out and grab him. And as he grabs him, he is going to let loose right into him, guiding bolt.
Is that a bonus action?
I don't know. It's not. No, it has to be a bonus action. Okay. Well,
if
then,
you want to cast a
Unless
regular
you want to go
spell,
around the corner.
then you can only go 30 feet of movement
that only takes me to the edge.
to the corner there, which I would rule you just kind of peek around the corner and you can do it, but it would be up to Bash, I suppose. I mean, normally don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Depends on how evil he wants to be.
Always be evil. Now you can
Evilist.
kind of peek around the corner. I mean,
He's about to get a guiding bolt shoved up his ass.
yeah. If it was
For real.
like a different type of situation, I might rule differently. But you literally just watched him shoot you with an arrow. So
Yeah, just put me back
Yeah.
where I'm at, and I'll call it good there. Hang on.
but I mean, you can hit him with Sacred Flame. So
That is true.
that is a. Is that a bonus action or is that a? I know it's a cantrip.
No, it's
It's an action.
It's an action.
cantrip.
Okay.
It's an action.
Well, what he does do is he's very imposing, and if Verm tries to run away or attack, there's going to be consequences.
Like a bonus action disengage.
Yep. All right. I'll stay right there and hold an action of casting guiding bolt.
Okay. Now, just so you know, if by your next turn, if the triggering action does not take place, the spell fizzles and you lose that spell slot.
Oh, it's going to take place.
All right.
There's my ready action.
It's gonna happen.
All right, so here's Zosa's perspective. She stepped into the doorway, and right as it happened, this longbow bolt just right through her armor, just pierced right into her shoulder. She screams out, and then as she turns around, drops or pulls out her crossbow, she sees Band-Aid just barrel down the hallway. So she's like, maybe he has that well in hand, and she will head. She'll forsake the chains for now because she's got her crossbow out. So I think she's seeing a little red. So she steps this way and she calls out, Yenya, are you okay? And I suppose that
No.
see the jaguar. No. Okay. Zosa will, she's going to cast Divine Favor on herself as a bonus action. And then she's gonna fire with the crossbow at this guy. All right, here comes damage. Not a lot. And then pass her turn.
Cool. Cool. Let's see. What does he want to do? You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There we go. Oh God.
Can I start getting that, please?
Good lord, Jack, where's that crit machine?
Oh, there's 7 damage though.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Loco, I wouldn't be doing this if I was myself.
Ooh.
That's no. Okay, so Yin goes down.
Another one bites the dust.
Do.
No, the DMCA, no, stop.
Bow, 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 down. Another one bites the dust.
And as Zosa, where you're at, you'll just kind of like see Yin kind of just boom, hit the ground with a thud, and you hear something take off in the opposite direction. Borg, you see this thing running right for you as it pounces you.
Yeah, and what are your final words? My beef?
Oof.
Dork.
Oof.
Classic standby.
Last words. Oh shit, I died.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Falls to the ground.
You died.
God, there it is.
You're telling me the Jaguar gets into melee range for the ranged barbarian right now?
Oh, say less.
It is.
Oh.
Borg, I learned it very soon. Don't shoot arrows at him.
And not very much, but he gets to make a bite attack as a bonus action because he landed the pounce. And yeah, well, we'll see how this save goes. About as well as I thought. But
There was a possibility.
yeah, there's always a possibility.
Yeah.
Always a possibility. Okay.
Ooh.
Holy attacks.
Almost crit.
Just monk things, I guess.
And again, I don't know why I'm gonna bother with this save, but
Oh?
That's why.
That's why. Every now and then it works.
Everybody's gonna be a fucking weird Jaguar. Stop it. No! He got rid of it too, man.
Bash is really out here trying to TK the party today.
This really ain't looking good, Chief. I mean, I'll live.
Yeah. Borg,
So
it's
you
your turn.
think.
Borg will drop his bow and attempt to grapple.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll?
Somebody needs a hug.
That is what athletics, isn't it?
Yeah,
Athletics or acrobatic. Or no, it's athletics on his part.
that's right.
Yeah, and
But
then
always
the weird
goes up.
Jaguar can do acrobatics or athletics. And I'm going to assume it's going to choose acrobatics.
more than likely.
That was a strength check, you said?
If you've got any more
Athletics.
rage, you
Athletics.
might want to do that first.
Maybe.
Pretty good. Where's Durnan when you need him?
Enjoying life.
Drinking.
Not doing this shit.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Figures.
You reach out to try and grab a hold of him, and you make a very, very, very good attempt at it, but he's just able to kind of like shift and turn and kind of sway his body just enough to where you can't latch on with a good enough grip to maintain the grapple on him.
You suck again.
Your hand slicks on all the blood.
Let's see what we want to see, Yen.
Oh, 1?
The natural 20.
That is a success. That's good though. Vern, what you gonna do?
Bonus action. And I'm assuming that triggers a guiding bolt that's going to go straight through my chest.
Yeah, probably. Go ahead and roll it, Band-Aid.
You have been targeted.
Yes! It's happening.
Thunderstruck.
I have a.
He has a point of inspiration,
that I'm
though.
going to use.
No!
Gone.
Why now? It's almost another one, please.
Nope, that's a miss.
Well, I back up 5 feet.
Maybe he is a god.
Yeah.
He's a
And
golden god. He's a 5-star goblin.
Yep.
Man.
You're hard to hit.
Is that what you say?
Yeah. And I will go here.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Band-Aid, it's your turn.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to use a racial ability, hidden step. So I basically turn invisible.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He will not see me.
Nope. You is a
You
sneaky
think you
furbolg.
can hurt a god?
You don't know I'm there.
That is true.
He's yelling it down the hallway, oblivious to your presence.
Tell me, do you bleed? You will.
I think someone spelt it backwards. Dog.
Ouch.
That's
Sucks
where
to be
we're at.
Worm right
Harsh.
Do you say that while you're invisible?
No.
Somewhere way in the back it says, ooh.
Okay.
Burn.
I am going to, as I was rounding the corner, I would have pulled out the old Warhammer.
Okay.
Little does everybody know I'm taking the healer away from the party.
Oh
We
my
all
god.
know.
That would have been with advantage anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
So when he attacks, though, he becomes uninvisible, right? It just drops.
Yes, but
Yeah.
Is this a surprise? Is this
Oh no, it's
Well-
not a surprise. He knew you're there. It's
Yeah.
just you would have
I
got
can't be surprised either.
yeah.
Okay.
But like
You did
Ben
roll
said,
that one.
You did roll a
it should
natural
have
20.
been at advantage, but you rolled a nat 20 anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
You just appear out of the blue, even though Verm knew you were there.
You
He didn't
bam!
know exactly where you were.
What the fuck? We've been compromised. Oh wait, I need to
You just
roll
got
a
hit with your Toby.
Con check. Nope.
Or
Dropped.
Good thing I still have 2 more spell slots.
Jesus Christ.
oh yeah.
This is what I said when earlier in the session. I said Jeff didn't use any of my spell slots, thank God.
Yeah.
Zosa will step into the statue room past Yenia. She'll see the were-jaguar. Level her crossbow and fire.
Okay. That's it.
And here comes damage. And then
I think I can deflect. Haven't done
You
that in a
can,
while.
yeah. Go ahead and roll that.
He's not even looking in the direction, puts his hand back, catches it before it hits his head.
1 point of damage gets 1 point of damage does get through.
Ah, my hand, it cut.
Wow, Jeff, he really got you.
Yeah. Zosa just like mutters a grimace of some kind in a language you may not understand. She'll pass her turn.
Torrent's like watching through the windows that are his eyes, eating popcorn.
Beer.
No, you're not eating popcorn,
Yeah.
you're
This is
drinking.
getting good. This is getting real good. If only other people could see what I'm seeing right now.
We got 2 1v1s going on right now.
Yeah.
TPK.
Zosa, you kind of see the jaguar kind of like make a quick, like sudden, like flash movement or whatever. Then all of a sudden you just see and hear Borg kind of collapse to the ground as it kind of slowly turns its head towards you, and just like lightning fast, it just starts making a beeline right for you.
Zosa moves to charge at the same time, but this thing is just way too fast. She's like roars. "Ah!" But this thing
Yeah,
just
pretty
gets right
much.
up in the grill.
TPK. TPK games. You maintain the concentration and the bless you're giving him. Thank God.
Yin, you are there, but I'm just gonna like move you there so we don't get token
That's
stuck.
fine.
Now you get to make this save, and you make it, no problem. And it gets to gnaw at you.
Thank God.
Succeed. And now you get to make this save.
I'll give an inspiration if you want it.
Everybody is cured or cursed. Jesus.
Do you want to do that, Yin?
Yeah, if Zosa wants it.
What's up?
You're saving against
Inspiration.
being cursed, and you failed.
Now, hang on just a second.
Yeah, if you're looking up the monk, pure body or whatever, it's, I believe it's just diseases,
Yeah,
divine health.
and it's not technically a disease.
Yeah.
I figured this out in the Monday game.
You have pure body?
No, he is as a
Or
paladin.
divine
You
health.
get immune to disease.
Aura protection and
I was
stuff.
like, man, I want that.
It doesn't apply to this though,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
pure mind and body is just for poison.
I feel like it makes more sense if it's a disease, but it's not.
Unless you want to overrule that.
I agree with Alex on this one. Like, it should just be a disease.
To bash.
I mean, it's labeled as a curse though. That's the thing.
Oh, no, you're right, Ben.
So I don't know how far you'd want to pull that back, but that would affect 2 characters.
Well, technically, it
myself
would
and
only
boy.
affect one, because
Okay.
let's be
Because
honest.
he didn't get knocked down either, but
Well, no, he did from a claw.
okay.
So, yeah. So, okay. So that's that. And you will.
Band-Aid truce? No, just
Now that he's towering over you.
hey, Yen, why don't you give me your inspiration when I miss?
I don't think I will.
Why not?
Oop.
Only good things happen
There
from
we go.
this.
Okay. So negate that, and Borg, it's your turn. This is a success. Yinya, it is your turn. It is also a success. Oh boy, Verms, your turn.
See, I have a problem. I will not disengage.
Okay. Band-Aid.
Unless you don't want to hit me. Okay.
I think he does.
And then for a bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Just miss. Miss.
And a
Hey,
miss.
Yen, can you give me your inspiration?
No.
No.
Hmm. What are the rules about moving through a character's token?
You would have to make an acrobatics check because
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'll try it.
however, with you being a small creature, don't you get like bonuses to that?
I don't believe I do. I can check real quick, but I don't believe that is a thing.
I'd be in the PHP.
I believe it's a thing for gnomes.
Where
I'm not sure for goblins.
movement.
Okay, regardless. Yeah, just roll acrobatics. check.
Acrobatics. That's fine.
The creature has to be 2 sizes larger or smaller than you to move through.
Well, if we want to retract that, that's fine too.
Well, no, that's to be able to move through without making any
Yeah, without
kind
having
of
to make a
rolls.
check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that would be 25. And I'll step here.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Right. Okay. Band-Aid, it is your turn.
Shot? Wouldn't he have had one when Verm moved?
He already took one.
He already took one.
Oh. I'm blind. You're
Now-
muted.
Yeah, but now he can
Oh,
take
sorry, I
another
pushed
shot
the
at
wrong
Verm.
button. Oh, can I?
Well, yeah, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to take a bonus action of Healing Word on myself at 2nd level.
Well, that's not fair.
It is.
No.
And then I'm going to take a swing.
And I believe that leaves you tapped out, don't it?
Not quite. Oh, yeah, it does. as far as those spells. Yeah.
All right. Zosa, turn. You have a were-jaguar right in your face. Trying to bite.
Zosa grimaces. She wipes the blood out of her eyes. And she loads and knocks her crossbow, points it directly at this thing, and says, "Go to hell, Torrent!" And
Not likely.
she fires. All right, and here comes damage. Max damage.
Almost max damage.
Almost max. Oh, perfect.
Ah, takes no damage.
Shit!
He just grabs it and then drops it at the floor. Bling bling bling.
I can just see Zosa raising up that crossbow, just pulling the trigger to let a bolt fly, and then, Jaguar Torrent just kind of goes right in the very front end of the crossbow and catches the bolt as it leaves, and just kind of drops it to the ground.
Load the bolt in the crossbow, takes the bolt out of the crossbow.
Oh, that would be even better.
It is.
Zosa sees this, and she mutters a prayer. She says, "Helm, protect me somehow!" And she unwittingly casts a spell on herself called Sanctuary. So I'll throw that on. So in order for this thing to attack me, it will have to pass a wisdom save. And that will be DC 14. I don't have a way to make it roll, so you'll have to roll it manually if it decides to attack.
Unfortunately,
I'll pass
Whenever you attack, it
Torrent's
ends.
pretty wise, being a monk and all.
Well, and the good thing is, it only lasts until he makes or she makes an attack. So,
Yeah.
Well, it's Jaguar's turn, so he's gonna make a wisdom save here, or attempt to.
Do you want me to roll it?
I got it. You said it was 14?
That's right.
It's going to be a 15.
That's a miss.
No.
So it either chooses a new target or it just fails to attack.
You shouldn't have said that.
I know.
You should not have said that. Runs,
I would say the
instead just
creature's
runs
smart
to
enough to
Borg.
know.
No, just
Ward a creature within range against attack. That would be me. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell has to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or the spell. Spell doesn't blah blah blah.
It'll lose that
I would
attack.
say
So
Now, so I don't think it loses all of its attacks, so it can try again with its remaining attacks if it has any remaining attacks.
I believe
Yeah.
at every attack you can make a save.
yeah, it's for every, essentially like every attack, every action, whatever. So like if you have multi-attack or extra attack, you have to make the save for every single attack, but
Mhm. Yeah, that's
not bad. That was a miss anyway. And I actually did not mean to do that because I meant to do this first thing. That would have failed regardless. So on all fronts. So yeah, it's just kind of like standing there, very pissed off at you.
It's just stuck hesitating for some reason. It doesn't really understand exactly why, but it's just compelled to pause.
It's like, I want to rip its throat out. Why can't I do it? Or
One of us.
one of us.
One of us. One of us.
Good roll.
Damn it.
stable.
No, I'm like rooting for the party, but I'm not at the same time. It's kind of weird.
I'm rooting for the party.
Oh,
Well,
bonus action.
yeah, there you go.
This is a tough situation.
Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And would I be able to shoot Band-Aid from here?
I would say, yeah.
Would either way be at disadvantage though?
At disadvantage, no. I would say if you're shooting right around the corner there, I would just say do it at a -2.
Okay.
Because you are
why
kind of
not?
like having to, peek around the corner essentially, unless you're just doing a shot on the run.
Okay.
Pathfinder rules are a good guide for this. The way Pathfinder works is whoever's further away from the corner gets the more difficult shot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're equidistant, so it's kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
Then I run away.
That would.
That is.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Did you disengage there?
Yeah. Bonus action disengage because I didn't have to cast Hunter's Mark again. And that's it.
All right. And David, it's your turn.
Yes, it is.
Oh no!
The beauty of it, I
He
can
just
just.
keeps on bonking me in the head. He just jokes on you. I still have a second level spell. I can heal myself. No. Oh wait, I have to make a con save because the Hunter's Mark doesn't stay on for some reason. We're good.
Okay. Zosa. Sure.
All right, Zosa will move down 5 feet. She's kind of watching the jaguar. It's like as it pauses with its claws out and the feralness. Zosa says, "Okay, Torrent. Okay." And she'll move down 5 feet, and then she will shove Yenia through the doorway and take that space.
Well, that was where the jaguar was, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I'll say you kind of got like kicked off to the side in the combative shuffle there. So
I blink at you and say you're in the way and curb stomper.
And as Zosa moves to the door, she switches from her crossbow to she draws out her silver longsword and she says, "Okay, Torrent, let's see if you can deflect this."
I, in fact, cannot.
Just come to your senses and say that.
I in fact cannot. And she will take a swing with the silver longsword.
When does my bloodlust end? That's my question. Like, when does Torrent actually come back?
I mean, that's not what happens.
Here comes damage. Oh wait,
I would argue, should be able to make a save or something.
Cool. Yes.
I mean, you have been trying to.
So the sanctuary is over. I thought for a second sanctuary required concentration, but I guess I'm incorrect about that. So my divine favor is still in effect. Unfortunately, that's minimum damage. So we'll just pass my turn.
At least it's not halved.
Mm-hmm.
All 4 points of that damage hurt. That's what we like
Sanctuary
to see.
lasts a minute.
Well, it's over now that I made an attack,
Yeah.
but it does last for a minute.
This isn't good. This really isn't good.
I feel like Zosa's just blocking and deflecting as much as she can with the longsword, but it's not her favored weapon, so she's just kind of like, it's almost like she's scrambling for defenses
Not the curse.
against these claws, these monkish claws.
or Yenia,
I'm stable.
you're stable. All right, you're sleepy.
I will
Firm.
stay where I am, and I'll just shoot. Okay.
Now roll this.
There's
give
not
me
really
hit-
anybody else to hit
wait.
unless it hits the ceiling and falls on top of me. If you want to
Like,
do that,
It's like roll to see if you hit bandit. Oh wait.
Shoot yourself in the foot.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say we could do that where I just arc it correctly or incorrectly, go straight up, straight back down.
I mean, if you want
Toby
to, I
would've
mean,
caught
I
it.
won't. I won't
Toby's
say
not on your
no.
head.
I mean, we always do crit failures though. To be fair, I feel
This
like it's
is
a little
true.
unfair to just not do
I
it.
think your bowstring should break, quite frankly.
Well, you can stop that. No, just is there like?
No,
How do we
I
wanna
would
do
I would
this?
agree, but you know, that because you know that's how it used to be in older editions, but back then
I mean,
you
it's
could
magical,
also
though.
break magic items too. So back then,
What if you're
eh,
What if you're just frightened of Band-Aid for 1 round?
I don't want to. No. I mean, either way, it's a disadvantage. Some right here, but
yeah, go ahead and basically just roll an attack against yourself. See if you essentially shoot yourself in the foot.
oh yeah, I shoot myself.
Oh
in the
yeah, you
foot.
shoot yourself. All right.
All right, so you're officially pinned and restrained by the arrow through your foot.
And then with my second attack.
That's canon.
Okay.
Fucking god.
Wow.
I
Does
will.
Worm kill himself?
First,
Apparently.
It's very possible.
then the right
Nope.
foot.
Oh,
I have 1 HP, guys.
1 HP
Get
and a
him,
drink.
man.
I shit you not. I have 1 HP.
1 HP.
Bonus action. Bye.
Sorry, but you have arrows pinned through both your feet. That's
So
canon.
fucking just.
That's canon.
I mean, I'm a statue.
bye.
Bye. That's it. That was kind of funny.
the final
Double G.
blows. The final blows did not come at the hand of Band-Aid or anybody else in the party, but at Worm's own hands. Twice.
Understand I was rolling a disadvantage, but 2 1s, damn it.
Right.
Toby
It's
jumps
not
in,
bad.
finishes him off
Toby licks me and I
in
die.
heroic fashion.
Tongue punches me.
Oh God.
How do
Okay.
you want to do this, Mr. Loco?
Much like a golf swing.
You ever watch The Walking Dead with Negan and Glenn?
The running golf
Yeah.
swing. Yes, I'm familiar.
You ever?
As he comes running
Happy
down the
Gilmore.
hall, he's already winding up, and he swings, and you're gonna go flying as far as whatever these hit.
My beef!
Yeah, exactly.
Ah!
I just imagined Gandalf explaining
Now,
how
what if-
golf was created.
Now, what if I roll net 20 on a death save?
Pop back up and pop him in the back of the head.
Shoot
Yeah.
myself in the
Back
foot
up
again
and
and go
smack you again.
down?
Yeah, probably, knowing your luck. Okay, so Band-Aid comes after trying to keep it together and not laughing as you see Verm literally shoot himself in the foot twice in a row. As
Same
he
foot.
tries to make an escape.
Yeah.
Band-Aid, you know, the little grin kind of just, you know, flattens back out, and he just comes charging down the hallway, warhammer in hand, and just times it and just winds up, and right as he gets right into his threatened range, just bam, just brings the hammer down to him, and you see, well, Band-Aid sees, the rest of the party doesn't. Vern just kind of get knocked back and just fucking splat on the ground, and he's just laying there completely motionless.
Holy
Do I
boy,
just turn
there
to
see
ash?
it.
Do I get Thanos snapped?
And on that note, we will take a quick 5-minute bio break, and we will return and see how the rest of the situation carries out, because
fine.
one
TPK.
problem
This is fine.
is kind of somewhat taken care of for the moment anyway, but it's still a very not good situation going on. So
Everybody's fucking cursed except Band-Aid.
yeah,
We all come back.
pretty
And the dead
much.
me.
Band-Aid
Yeah.
walks into the room.
Could you imagine
Weird
the next
jaguar.
party that comes down here and just sees fucking 5 were-rats of different
mean
just
were-jaguars?
classes? They would get, or yeah, were-jaguars. They would just get fucking absolutely pub stomped.
You stepped
It
into the
wouldn't
wrong
even be a
temple.
competition.
Anyway, yes. Everybody who's been watching so far, thanks for watching. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. Gonna take a quick bio break. maybe get something to drink, and we will be right back to see what happens.
See you in a little bit, guys.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Wait till you see what I get from the refreshment counter. Oh boy, popcorn and candy bars and ice cream and oh boy, sparkling ice cold Coca-Cola. Oh boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment counter?
Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now.
After the show, please replace the speaker on its stand. If you accidentally break the cord, please turn the speaker in at the refreshment stand or the manager's office. Thank you. And by the way, on your way home, drive.
Where's everybody going? To the refreshment center. It's everybody's favorite spot for delicious, tasty food, from a snack to a full meal. Drinks, coffee, hot chocolate, and ice-cold drinks of all flavors, plus all the extras, including gum, ice cream, candy. Make your evening at this drive-in even more enjoyable. The refreshment stand has everything to make your visit here a pleasant one. Why not get something now?
It's intermission time, folks. Time out for a delicious snack in our sparkling refreshment building. Every item a fresh, appetizing taste treat. Crispy, crunchy, hot buttered popcorn. Really good. Sizzling hot dogs, bursting with juicy goodness. Candy bars, a taste-tempting array. Tangy, tasty barbecues, served piping hot. Thirst-quenching, refreshing, ice-cold drinks. Refreshing, delicious, satisfying ice cream. Fresh brewed hot coffee, as you like it.
With mustard and relish, you'll guarantee mouth-watering satisfaction. Mmm. And now he slips his costume on, a beautiful golden bun. There's his cue to go out on stage.
He's the natural.
He's the rage. Meet this personality at our refreshment counter. Treat the family.
How do you like your pizza? Gobbled? Nibbled? Two-fisted style. You like ours best anyway. A crisp, delicate crust topped with our own special nippy tomato sauce, seasoned just the way you like it, and lots of golden Italian cheese melted right in. Delicious, and on sale now at the Refreshment Center. Pizza, piping hot and tangy. How about some right now? Wouldn't some hot buttered popcorn hit the spot right now? Extra fluffy, extra big kernels of it popped to perfection, then drenched with the golden goodness of pure sweet creamery butter. Can't you just taste it? We heat the container extra high, but you better buy 2 more for the rest of the family. Piping hot, golden buttered popcorn at the Refreshment Center right now.
How do you make a picture of a perfect hamburger? Start with the finest grade of government-inspected beef. Take it sizzling hot from the griddle and serve it up on an oven-fresh bun. For the finishing touches, add mustard, ketchup, relish, or the works. Makes your mouth water, doesn't it? Yes, that picture-perfect hamburger is waiting for you right now at your Refreshment Center. There's time to pick up enough for everyone.
As you leave the theater, folks, please be careful. Don't let this happen to your car. Be sure to remove the speaker before you leave. If you should accidentally pull a speaker loose, please turn it in at our snack bar or box office. Thank you.
Hot popcorn, just popped. Try a terrific hot barbecue sandwich. It's intermission time, folks, and that means it's time for a tasty snack. How about a stroll over to the refreshment counter for a delicious bite to eat? You don't have to worry about missing any part of the show because our announcer will let you know 3 minutes before the show starts again. See you over at the refreshment counter.
And now,
here's our own special hot chocolate. Extra creamy, rich, and delicious because we whip every drop frothy smooth. Gives it something special in the flavor department. Creamy hot chocolate at the Refreshment Center.
Pop's old-fashioned soda shop. Remember how good Pop's candy and soft drinks were? His popcorn was the best in town. Some of your fondest memories are of refreshing treats from Pop's Soda Shop. Well, there's no reason why you can't enjoy flavorful treats today, just like way back then. Visit our refreshments.
It's refreshment time, and our refreshment stand is loaded with good things to eat. There's crispy, crunchy popcorn and hot, delicious buttered popcorn. Lots of candy and frosty, refreshing cold drinks. Why not treat yourself at the Refreshment Center now?
Nothing refreshes like frosty, delicious ice cream. At your refreshment stand, you'll find every kind and every flavor of frozen treats. Refreshing, good as they can be. Yes, tasty ice cream for everybody at the Refreshment Center. Pick some up now.
Popcorn hungry, we have it. Kettle from the popper. There are other treats for you, too, such as fresh candies and ice cream. Visit the Refreshment Center now. Enjoy a delicious snack and ice-cold Coca-Cola.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Now, it's showtime.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Wait till you see what I get from the refreshment counter. Oh boy, popcorn and candy bars and ice cream and oh boy, sparkling ice cold Coca-Cola. Oh boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment counter?
Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now.
After the show, please replace the speaker on its stand. If you accidentally break the cord, please turn the speaker in at the refreshment stand or the manager's office. Thank you. And by the way, on your way home, drive.
Where's everybody going? To the refreshment center. It's everybody's favorite spot for delicious, tasty food from a snack to a full meal. Drinks, coffee, hot chocolate, and ice-cold drinks of all flavors, plus all the extras including gum, ice cream, candy. Make your evening at this drive-in even more enjoyable. The refreshment stand has everything to make your visit here a pleasant one. Why not get something now?
It's intermission time, folks. Time out for a delicious snack in our sparkling refreshment building. Every item a fresh, appetizing taste treat. Crispy, crunchy, hot buttered popcorn. Really good. Sizzling hot dogs, bursting with juicy goodness. Candy bars, a taste-tempting array. Tangy, tasty barbecues, served piping hot. Thirst-quenching, refreshing, ice-cold drinks. Refreshing, delicious, satisfying ice cream. Fresh brewed hot coffee, as you like it.
With mustard and relish, you'll guarantee mouth-watering satisfaction. And now he slips his costume on a beautiful golden bun. There's his cue to go out on stage.
He's the natural.
He's the rage. Meet this personality at our refreshment counter. Treat the family.
How do you like your pizza? Gobbled? Nibbled? Two-fisted style. You like ours best anyway. A crisp, delicate crust, topped with our own special nippy tomato sauce, seasoned just the way you like it, and lots of golden Italian cheese melted right in. Delicious, and on sale now at the Refreshment Center. Pizza, piping hot and tangy. How about some right now? Wouldn't some hot buttered popcorn hit the spot right now? Extra fluffy, extra big kernels of it popped to perfection, then drenched with the golden goodness of pure sweet creamery butter. Can't you just taste it? We heat the container extra high, but you better buy 2 more for the rest of the family. Piping hot, golden buttered popcorn at the refreshment center right now.
How do you make a picture of a perfect hamburger? Start with the finest grade of government-inspected beef. Take it sizzling hot from the griddle and serve it up on an oven-fresh bun. For the finishing touches, add mustard, ketchup, relish, or the works. Makes your mouth water, doesn't it? Yes, that picture-perfect hamburger is waiting for you right now at your refreshment center. There's time to pick up enough for everyone.
As you leave the theater, folks, please be careful. Don't let this happen to your car.
Hello, everybody. We are back. Time to continue on this carnage and bloodshed. The pain train. Where do we leave off? I think, what was it, Zosa?
It's Zosa's turn.
Okay, Zosa's turn. There you go. Yeah.
The Band-Aid just splatted Worm on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Zosa will reach behind her and slide her uncommonly used shield onto her arm. So now she's gone full sword and board. And then she will... well, that donning the shield takes an action, so Zosa can't really do anything else. She's just facing this thing down. The sword is gleaming, the shield is gleaming, the armor is battered, and her eyes are bloodshot, and there's blood all over her face. She says, "Come on, then." And she'll pass her turn.
Okie dokie.
That would have hit.
Not if you have your shield.
Were it not for the shield, that would have hit.
Yeah.
That would have hit. Were it not for my... No, I'm kidding. Zosa falls to the ground.
Okay, and... Torrent.
Yes.
You revert back to your, I guess, true form. Your final form. And regardless of the, I mean, I'll take care of it here in the combat tracker, but you are unconscious on the ground beside Zosa.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yep.
We should keep going with death saves.
So I make a death save. Or
I think it begins at the beginning of your turn, so it'd be the next time it goes around to you.
Next time.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think Borg is on death saves. I don't know what Verm's status is. Zosa's on death saves. Oh God, that was.
You just
Wow, I think that was
He's
3.
dead.
Borg
wow.
dies.
Do I do death saves?
For fuck's sake. Do we have any inspiration?
Got one. If he wants it.
Just don't roll another nat one.
What say you, Borg?
Huh?
Hey,
Oh my god.
hanging in there.
Do I roll death saves?
Sure.
If I get a nat 20, I'm coming.
I will have my revenge. Rivet.
Well, Toby's not on me.
Rivet.
Band-Aid is going to grab Verm by the back of the neck, his clothes, and drag him.
Just curb stop.
I'm going to come through the... I guess that's 25.
Well, you're kind of out of combat at this moment, so I'm going to.
All right. Well, then he's gonna come through the door and see Borg laying on the ground, obviously not doing well, and he's going to cast Spare the Dying on Borg.
Stable.
You are already?
Yeah, because that inspiration put me at 3 saves.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind then. And that will, he'll kind of, well, no, he's not even going to help him up because he's got his warhammer in one hand, kind of seething, his chest heaving, breathing hard. And that's it.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Zosa makes a death save and barely passes. Torrent?
Let's see.
Come on, you little jaguar.
Rawr.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh!
I need a medic bag.
Oh, snap.
That was the first one, though, so. Got time.
Yeah? Do you, though?
Verm, you're still dying.
Mm-hmm. I want to die.
Well, there's one step
There you
closer.
There's one step closer.
Your body starts to shake in Band-Aid's hand. Just Band-Aid's just looking at you.
My beef. God beef.
All right. Band-Aid's going to kind of step through, not step over Borg, but around him, and as he sees him waking up, what is going on in here?
Still unconscious.
Yeah, we're only
I'm
stable.
stable but unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still dragging Verm? So I move my token
yeah.
with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's still
Just want to make sure.
dragging.
I feel like Band-Aid's saying that to himself. Like he's the only one who's awake, even remotely, right now.
Pretty much.
You get to witness all this carnage.
He's gonna. Well, actually, I just had a thought. He's gonna look over at where the statue is now, and he's gonna walk over to it. I don't know what that circle there is for. I don't want to step in it if it's bad, but
That's me.
That's the statue.
okay.
That's
He's gonna take
the original Verm.
All right, he's gonna take the lifeless Verm and just, like you see in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, when they're taking the cat. He's gonna smack Verm. Well,
You're gonna smack
the
Verm
lifeless
with Verm.
smack it right into the stinking statue, out of frustration.
Beef.
You forcefully connect this body of Verm to the statue of Verm that you see in front of you, and other than the sound of a loud thud, nothing really happens.
Do I take 2 death saving throws so I just die?
Verm takes 1 point damage.
Did it feel good? Did Band-Aid, enjoy it? Did it?
Oh, I'm sure he
bring
did.
him pleasure.
Probably relieve some frustration.
Pent up frustration, yeah.
All right.
I feel compelled to do it again and again and again.
Over and over
Anyway,
until you're just swinging like what's left of a leg, and
Yep.
You just whack
Right,
and you
that's
hurt.
my turn.
Zosa.
Zosa makes another death save and passes.
All right,
Torrent.
moment of truth.
Damn, seriously?
Moment.
Got left.
Done.
Fate is on my side today.
Well,
kinda.
rolling that one.
Kinda. You still gotta you still gotta make 2 more without making a failure.
Barely hanging in there.
Yep.
Unless somebody helps me. Yeah.
This Verm not one. Ooh.
I'm almost stable.
Not for long. So he
Bandit's
takes no
gonna
more
flatline
damage
me.
to that, huh? He takes no more
Well, if
damage.
I take damage to it, then
Getting smashed up against that statue.
I will just say, right now, it doesn't really matter if he does or doesn't. So, I mean, you take that however you want. But
Right. All right. He's still going to be dragging Worm around. He's going to go back over to Borg. He's going to bend down and feel his pulse, and he's going to check to see if he has any potions of healing on him.
I have 1 left.
He will administer that potion of healing.
Bandit drinks it himself.
No. He's gonna administer it to the Borg.
Refreshing.
Thank you, Borg.
Thanks, man.
Oh, wow.
Remember, Borg, I can't heal stupid, and drinks the healing potion from his pocket.
The good old pink drink.
Dry.
I just love how like Band-Aid's basically just left Torrent like to fate at this point.
I don't know, I'm a little
Wait, if Torrent
disappointed.
dies, wait, think about this. If Torrent dies, that water skin goes with him.
Yes.
The gold
We're all saved.
casing.
The suffocation water skin.
Yep. That nobody has any recollection of.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If it dies, and I mean we don't really need an extra water skin, so.
Oof.
From across the room, Zosik
This is
pops
getting
up
real dodgy.
as her life force is slowly beginning to fade. She passes her turn.
All right, Torrent.
Drum roll.
Oh!
You fucking killed me.
You get up, so we're at. I know I knocked out on all of you, but you
Unless
killed
there's
me,
an
Band-Aid.
Unless there's an inspiration that I don't know about.
Zosa doesn't have any.
I don't either.
The last time Band-Aid saw you, you were a changeling of some sort. So,
Well, I will say this: like when you walked into the room, like past Borg, you would have seen normal-looking Torrent laying on the ground. He did revert back as he
I don't care. No.
collapsed
No
on the
bad
ground.
images.
Yeah.
Master Woodchip, no.
A moment of silence for Master Woodchip.
F in the chat.
Press F to pay respects to a fallen.
I
hero.
call this booze.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Somewhere in a distant realm, Camilla raises her head, looking out a window with a look of concern in her eyes.
She says, "Thank God I got that one night."
No, she's
He's like,
we
no,
know Borg is gonna
he's
be
like-
so upset.
No, Vern, or not Vern, but Torrent's like dying thought is, at least I don't have to deal with the House of Pain anymore. All right, Borg. Well, you're stable. And awake.
I'll stand up and collect my gear that I dropped, and I'll pass my turn.
Ginia.
I did roll my D4. I do wake up in an hour. That time's passed, but I know we're still in turn order.
Okay.
Hey, I'm stable.
Not
Wait,
for
let me
long.
roll D4 too. Shit.
Band-Aid, your turn. You sense a disturbance in the force.
Yep. Still dragging Verm. He's gonna check Torrent. Evidently no pulse. And he'll check Zosa.
Zosa is alive, but she's failed one death save.
But you're unconscious still, right?
Yes, and dying, actively dying.
All right. So he will spare the dying on Zosa. And then step over. Well, there's no really I can get to Yen yet. I'll step over here. In my next turn, I'll occupy the same space as Zosa and administer the same thing to Yen. Is the plan. Still dragging the rat with me.
I believe Yin is stable.
Stable? Oh, are you? Okay.
The only one who's not stable right now is Torrent. Well, he's
For
stable.
obvious reasons.
He's stable
He's
in the
not breathing anymore.
Yeah, he's stable in the
Stably dead.
non-preferable way. Basically, right now, Band-Aid, it's your show because, well, you're in Borg's show because everybody else is unconscious.
So how do we do this again? As far as just like time passes, and then who like I guess a short rest could be completed, and then what, we all gain 1 hit point or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Either that, or I'll do the same thing I did to Borg. I will check Zosa to see if she has a potion of healing.
Zosa has 1 potion of healing less.
All right. Either I can administer it or you do it yourself.
Well, it's your choice, honestly. But as a healer, you might have the sense that, after a few minutes pass, perhaps the danger is over. It would be up to you to decide whether you want to allow time to pass or to just use this item.
Well, I don't know what's happening in the very near future, so I'd rather have you up and
pull the trigger.
Kill me! Pull the trigger!
Right.
Zosa sputters away. She reaches.
Out of curiosity, do you still have your channel divinity where you can heal people?
I do.
Oh, that would have been hella useful earlier. Zosa sputters away. She instinctively reaches out for her sword and shield. And she stands up.
No. I believe the worst is over.
She falls back down. She says, "Where is it? Where is it?"
It appears to have. And he looks over at the body of Torrent. It appears that the battle was lost for Torrent.
Zosa sees the body. She lets her sword and shield clatter. And she says, "No!" And she scrambles forward on her knees and pulls a doctor's bag out. She sees the terrible wounds, the ripped flesh, the ripped clothing. She tries to administer some aid, and then she tries muttering prayers. Just, bring him back, protect him. Nothing seems to work.
Save your spells, save your energy. After, in the morning, possibly, I can bring him back.
Zosa looks over. I have no energy left. And she just kind of rolls over onto her back. Just exhausted.
He'll kind of help her back over into this corner, if that's okay. I'll put you in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come over to Yen and kind of check on her. Yenya, what is your status? How are you?
Yin would be unconscious, but stably breathing.
Okay, same.
I do have a healing pot.
All right, if you want to do it to yourself, or I'll do it, whatever.
Go ahead.
Same with the goblin in her hand.
Negative.
Her too. I'll help into the room here. My plan basically is to make sure these doors are closed and basically take a long rest in here. Because Band-Aid's pretty spent as well.
Yeah, I could definitely use a full rest.
I'm going to guess that you're going to tie up Vern.
Yeah. With I
manacles.
Smash his head in with my hammer while he's asleep or unconscious.
That works too.
No, he wouldn't do that. But
from the corner,
he thought about it.
Yeah, I thought about it. You better believe it.
Actually, Zosa will, after some time, she will go back and grab her chains and the manacles, and she will secure Verm in the chains and manacles. They wrap around him multiple times, and then they link together. Actually, instead of manacles, she'll put the manacles, and then she will lock the chains with a lock. She's got all of that. She's got a lock, manacles, and 10 feet of chains. So he is wrapped up like he's about to sink into the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
And it would be a little difficult for him to escape. And then she will gesture to Borg and say, "Loot the body," and she points to Torrent. No, I'm kidding.
Band-Aid. I need you to go on Fantasy Grounds down where it says library, pull up the inspiration card module. And actually I can do that and just send you the table. Never mind. Hold on.
I've got it. But
okay. Need you to roll for an inspiration card because you were...
Let the madness ensue.
Do I roll it from the table or?
Yeah, where it says 5e inspiration cards revised. Just click on that one; it'll automatically roll. And you got, if only we had a. You happen upon a piece of mundane equipment of your choosing, or you make something useful from the environment or a fallen creature.
I make something.
You can make a bone flute right now with Torrent. You can make a flask with his bones and his skin.
Wasn't Torrent more Jello?
Depends.
I'd like to make a statue out of Verm.
I'm just being praised by so many people. Maybe I am a god.
I think it's flesh to stone or meld to stone. We could petrify him and then knock off his bow arm.
Or you just cut it off.
Wow, that's a weird one.
Kind of is. But, it's an inspiration card, so you don't have to use it right now.
Okay. All right. I put it in my hotkeys.
Awesome.
But yeah, that is my plan after we get Verm chained up. I will take the curtain down from in front of where the other statue was, and I will cover Torrent with it. I'll put him over there.
No, can we put him in the middle?
We did strip him of his weapons, yes.
Band-Aid would not approve of that, I don't believe. He does not know what those symbols represent.
Okay.
So yeah.
Blood for the blood god.
And with Verm at his side and possibly manacled to him, he'd like to try to get a long rest in.
Yeah. Nothing else can be done.
And use
no arguments here.
As Band-Aid, as you've been dragging this Verm along, eventually over the amount of time that is passed since you essentially knocked him out, he has slowly been kind of like reverting in form back to his true look, I guess you would call it, his true form. And you quickly recognize at first, like, yes, this was definitely a doppelganger. But upon like further examination, you determined that that wasn't just some normal doppelganger, that was a demon.
When do I realize this? In the morning, or not in the morning, but after the long rest, or before we even try to go on a long rest?
I would say probably during the long rest.
Oh, great. So I don't get a long rest.
Well, no, you still get a long rest. I'm just saying you recognize that it wasn't a regular doppelganger demon.
Well, I guess depending on when he would realize this, he may definitely think that this room is the cause of it, especially with those symbols on the ground. And he would want to get out of this room as quickly as possible. That's why I said I probably wouldn't get a long rest.
I mean, it only happened after I touched something, though. It's not like it happened as soon as I walked into the room.
Oh no, I get that, but all right. Well, let's finish the long rest, or I'll deal with it after the long rest.
Okay.
You have a lot to deal with after that long rest, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you do. Everybody. Ooh.
Yay.
Are we doing hit points? I mean, hit die?
Well, if it's a long rest, we just get it fully back.
Well,
No, if it's a long, yeah.
Party is taking a long rest, and all of you 1 1/4 spellcasters can do your spell casting spell change outs.
all right.
I can now cast Hunter's Mark.
Well, it's not going to do any good all chained up, but go ahead. Band-Aid will come over to Torrent, and let me check this spell. We touch last. Oh, crud. All right, that's not what I wanted.
What are you trying to cast?
I thought Revivify, but that's within the last minute. I did not know that.
I believe Torrent may be gone permanently.
Unless we can find somebody who has a little bit greater of a healing power.
You may
Spell
you would
slot anyway, so
you would want to cast. Well, if we were gonna try to save Torrent, you would want to cast Gentle Repose, and then we would try to carry him through the dungeon,
Yeah.
like in the bag of holding.
He wouldn't fit.
Could you imagine that?
Or the
You freeze Torrent and Carbonite and then carry him. Oh,
yeah.
Splash that orange gel on me and throw me in the bag of holding.
I love it.
You and Cosmoline.
Vacuum suit.
I mean, even if you bring him back too, he's not going to be the same Torrent too.
Yeah, if we do a resurrection on him, we might change a race there.
Which could be good or bad. He could turn into another Jaguar. Or
it'd be funny. I turn into a Tabaxi. Just
and I mean, we don't even know if he's still technically cursed, even when he's dead.
let me see.
Okay, so well, never mind. I think Zos is very somber. She comes up.
In contrast to the music playing.
Yeah, can we just cut that? Because it is quite jarring.
It's happy-go-lucky music.
We're all like dancing a jig around Torrent's body. Just we're like taking sips of his flask.
Yeah.
It's what he would have wanted.
Pour one out. Pour one out for the ones in your mouth.
That stuff's so strong. It physically feel it burning your mouth.
Take his water skin and like pour one over his body to like
his water
bring
skin.
a toast to him.
Pour one for Palmer, but for Torrent.
Pull one out for Torrent.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I would
Knock
definitely
yourself
go
out.
over and empty the water skin out on Torrent.
The water skin
on
out
fire.
for the homies.
Just light him on fire. He's covered in alcohol, like ethyl, pure ethanol.
We'll give him a Viking. Yeah, a Vikinger.
Can we take him back to the lake with the snail and just like set him on a little boat?
So at this point, would Verm not be Verm quite anymore?
Right now, Verm is just kind of chilling.
I know, but does he look like Verm, or is he in fact his original form?
He still is.
Okay.
I think Zosa and Band-Aid would have talked
And
about this
technically,
situation
I could
with
get
Verm.
rid of this. There's the Verm statue. Where Verm's token is.
Where's Verm? Or where's the Doppel Verm?
Wherever Band-Aid dragged him.
I don't think it really matters.
Doesn't really matter at this point. But wherever Band-Aid says it is.
Okay.
So there is a stone statue with chains all around it right now. Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
My token is where that statue was originally. So where my token is where the original Verm was. The one that's still in chains is just sitting in a corner somewhere.
Is that a creature? Like, that's a creature that's alive, like a demon that looks
I mean,
exactly
you guys
like
could
Verm?
probably... I don't think it really matters, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
If we're going to talk about this,
where Verm's
Band-Aid.
token is the statue of Verm.
Okay.
Whatever it was that you shackled up, manacled, or whatever, is wherever Band-Aid says it is. It's just theater of the mind on the map because I took away the marker and put Verm's token there because that's where his statue is.
What I'm saying is that I think Zosa and Band-Aid would have discussed the fact that there's a demon among us, and we would have taken I think Zosa would agree that we should take decisive steps and probably just kill it while it's chained up.
Oh, Lord
If that's brought
Gasumba,
to
thank you
Zosa's
for the
attention.
raid. Holy moly, that's a big raid. How's it going, Jay? How did your session go? We just
welcome.
We just had one hell of a combat situation here towards the end of Tomoa-chan. It almost ended with a TPK. It was very close. But anyway, Continue on, Ben.
So yeah, once again, if Band-Aid was going to bring to Zosa's attention that Doppelworm was actually a demon, I'm pretty sure Zosa would be compelled to destroy it at the earliest possible convenience. To kill it.
Okay.
Like, kill it, while it's chained up and completely helpless. That would,
killing a prisoner of war. I see you.
Zosa's steadfast in this. Says it has caused too much chaos, and now we have it helpless. We can rid the world of this evil.
You do what you must. I will attend to matters of the dead and the living.
Let me cleanse this chamber before you set about doing your good works. And Zosa will draw her longsword, her silver longsword, and she'll walk up to wherever this demon is chained up. I'm guessing it's awake at this point. Is everyone awake and watching this?
Yeah.
Yep.
So would the demon be trying to escape from these chains and manacles? It is possible to break free. Like, this is another combat, basically.
The demon hasn't moved since Band-Aid knocked it out.
And is it currently awake or is it unconscious?
It
Like
has
sleeping?
not moved.
Okay.
In the last 8 or 9 hours.
Zosa will spend an action, and she'll open up her divine senses. And with this, she knows the location of any celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet that are not behind total cover. And she directs this divine sense at Doppelworm. And what does she detect?
Okay. You detect that there's a fiend right in front of you. However,
Zosa
it's
nods her. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, however, it's very faint. Like this demon has been dead for 9 hours.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, Zosa will tell Band-Aid, like, the signature, the noxious odor of evil is fading from this creature's body. It may be beyond this mortal coil already.
I am glad to hear that. Now, if you do not mind, I must attend to things here. Please, if you would, do not disturb me.
Zosa will grab the demon, the chains and all, and drag it out of the room. And once it's shoved into the corner here, she will plunge her silver longsword directly into its chest.
It lets out just one last beef. Not really. It goes in without any type of resistance really at all, other than just, skin and bone.
And she twists the blade, sickening crunch and all, and she lets out a heaving sigh. And she just waits there for a while, just listens to the goings on in the next room as the rituals begin.
Yeah. kind of carves like a Z in its body, and then realizes, wait, I spelled my name with an X. Shit.
Actually writes out Dos Equis instead of Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
She
Okay.
pops the Dos Equis.
All right. Very well.
Band-Aid is gonna reach into his pack and pull out his robes. He'll take his armor off. He's not really even aware that there are other people around. He basically disrobes from the waist up, placing his robes. Those who are looking will see words basically carved or burned into his flesh on his back and his chest. Words that you do not comprehend, but he puts his robes on, kneels down in front of Torrent, and grabs his holy symbol and begins to mutter a prayer to the grandfather tree. He is going to cast Speak with Dead on Torrent.
Okay.
He will lean forward and whisper into Torrent's ear. Torrent, I need you to tell me, would you wish to be brought back to life?
Before you say anything, Jeff, Band-Aid, you will cast this spell. You will ask your questions. But you get no response.
That's weird.
Yeah. Just a little bit. You don't know if it's something to do with the room, if Torrent just completely ignored you, just not saying it, or you know, whatever. But you get no response.
All right, Yenia, you're right there. Yenia, would you please assist me? We must take Torrent out of this room.
You want the shoulders or the feet?
I will take the shoulders.
All right, then I'd move down to the feet.
So I'd like to bring him out here in the hallway, out here, out of this room. So I'll say 5 minutes has gone by. I've still got 5 more minutes left. He'll bend down again on his knees and whisper into her ear the same question. Would he like to be brought back from the dead?
You still get no response.
Band-Aid kind of is rocking back and forth on his knees, and he looks up at Torrent, and there's tears beginning to well up in his eyes, and he says, I'm afraid there is no hope.
Zosa comes around. She says, I believe he has chosen to move on. Dead.
I'm not sure how you heard that in the other room, but okay.
Oh, well, sorry.
I get up for a second. Yeah, you were in the other room. You shouldn't have heard that.
Lays back down
and die.
At this point, it's quiet, and I just imagine the echoing of our quiet voices through these damp halls. But that's fine.
The curse that afflicted him is what killed him, not the failed actions of any one of us. There was nothing we could have done.
You are right. And the blame is with no one. He will reach inside his backpack and pull out, let me see. I have a blanket. Actually, I have 2 blankets. And he will gently put one of them underneath Torrent and the other one over the top of him. And kind of make like a, well, what do they call that? A pallet where I can hold on to it and still pull his body. I am sorry, my friend. May your journey in the afterlife be a long and sweet one. Until we meet again. And he'll take, let me see what he has as far as... He has, I believe they're 2 gemstones. I don't know what they are, but he'll put them over his eyes. I'll take them out of my inventory.
Okay.
Rest well. He'll stand back up and remove the robes, fold them neatly, put them back in his backpack, re-don his armor and his clothes from the waist up that he had removed.
Oh no, Duff's here. Okay.
Should we spend a couple hours or a little while trying to figure out the verm issue and then get out of here?
Yes, I think that might be wise. I don't stay here with Torrent.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't feel like we should leave Torrent out here by himself, so...
Get back in the hallway, he's gone.
Borg, why don't you stay with Band-Aid and make sure nothing happens. Sosa and I will go study Verm again.
I feel like everybody in this party has tried to study him.
Of us are cursed.
At this point, Zosa has removed the chains and manacles and the lock, and she's put them away. And the corpse of the Doppelverm is just shoved into the bottom corner here, just south of Zosa's square.
Okay.
She's got a solemn look on her face, and she turns to Yania and says,
"It is a deep pain to lose one companion, but 2. I do not know if we can even go on. We must push forward at this point before we lose anyone else. We have to get out of these catacombs. Come."
And she will move to go past you.
You kind of feel like a hand reach out to your back of your shoulder and kind of turn you around. We haven't lost Verm yet. There's hope. Hopefully. With the death of this creature, maybe there is a chance Verm may yet live.
You can see as plainly as I. He was possessed by a demon. His body lies right there.
Well, his body was the statue. They traded position when it happened.
I'm not sure Zosa comprehends that. She looks at you with a look of confusion.
In his haste to try and figure out the statue and why it looked like him, he touched an object on it. And as the object was touched, the transference of stone from the statue went to his body and his life force went to the statue.
Is it possible, then, to remove the stone curse from his body?
I can only hope that that is possible. 'Cause I do not wish to lose a second member in this
Of course not, no.
forsaken dungeon.
We will once again be relying on Bandal's incredible gifts. And Zosa will go and mention our suspicion to Bandal. Basically, to see if a remove curse spell could get rid of the stone condition, petrified or whatever.
It is possible, yes. I would hate to fail again, but I will try.
I would be happy to pray with you. Any assistance I can provide, as little as I know. Whatever I can do.
It is much appreciated, but the powers that are given me are from the grandfather tree. But in your own way, please, you are welcome to ask your deity for his power as well.
Zosa's eyes never leave the body of Torrent, covered up as it is.
Stay with Torrent, please. He deserves a hero's burial.
While they were having that conversation, looking back over at the Verm statue or kind of going in and around it, it was like a rod that he originally touched, right?
Scepter.
Jeff?
Yes.
Or a scepter. Taking it, we could remove it from his. It wasn't like gripped in his stone hand, right? Or was it locked in place?
The scepter?
Yeah.
No, the statue is of a Verm. That statue doesn't have a scepter. The Doppel Verm, as you all call it, had the scepter.
Okay, so it's still like on its body, or in the room wherever it died.
It's like in a bag or something. Like it wasn't in his hand, obviously, because he was using his bow and stuff. But it was on his person.
I definitely dig through. Go once I realized it wasn't on Verm and that the Doppel Verm had it. I'd go back and be digging through. Probably by the time if Band-Aid was entering the room, he'd see me pull it out.
Turning to stone.
Yenya, I will try to perform remove curse on our little friend. If you are a praying person, please ask that this will work.
I've lost faith in the gods above us long ago, my dear friend.
Yikes.
It is understandable. It seems there are more evil ones than good anymore. I will do my best with the help of the grandfather tree.
May it bless your actions in bringing back Verm.
Thank you, my friend. As Band-Aid kneels down beside Verm, he catches the symbols on the floor out of the corner of his eyes, and he looks, and he says, "No, this is no place for this." And he gently picks up Verm in his arms, and he's going to take him out of this room.
As you're walking by Yin, I'd try and touch the statue verm with the scepter again. See if anything happened.
You do what? Sorry, I was typing this.
As Band-Aid was carrying the statue verm past me, I'd kind of reach out and touch him with the scepter. See if anything happened.
I will say, Band-Aid, that statue of Verm is extremely heavy.
All right. What do I got to roll?
Well, I mean, given that it's not a whole lot is really going on, like I'm not really worried about check or any rolls at this time. However, like if anything were to come about or whatever, I mean, you would have to make like strength checks.
Okay, that's fine.
But right now, there's really nothing going on. It's just it takes you a little bit longer than you had originally anticipated to drag that statue out of there, but it's not impossible. So
okay. He will again bend down on his knees, and he is going to cast again, but he's going to hold on to his holy symbol that was given to him by the grandfather tree, and cast remove curse on the statue firm.
all right, you cast your spell. You call upon your deity for guidance as this divine energy kind of starts to envelop and wrap around this seemingly granite statue of Verm, incredibly detailed. The divine essence that has surrounded this statue kind of, pulsates for a moment, slowly starts to dissipate and fade away as the statue of Verm still remains.
What have I done? Most gracious grandfather tree, that you do not hear, that you no longer work through me. You saw fit to bring me back from the dead all these years ago. Have you turned a deaf ear to your servant? Have you lost faith in me?
As you are saying this, Band-Aid, like almost like a silence kind of overtakes the area. Even with your innately perceptive abilities, you don't really hear much of anything else other than the words that you yourself are speaking. And as you finish your little monologue to the grandfather tree there, like out of nowhere, like a very sudden, brief and kind of like sudden and strong gust of wind just kind of comes out of nowhere and just kind of like hits you right in your face but not even half a moment, and then it's gone.
Her breath has been felt, but no words have been spoken. My friend has been cursed, has been turned, and is now lifeless on this floor in the form of stone. Is it too great for you to perform this one thing? If so, let me know.
You are kind of standing there waiting for some type of sign, if you will. You kind of slow your breathing down so you can kind of, just tune into your surroundings of any type of motion, any type of sound that you could possibly latch onto. You don't feel any type of sign. You kind of go to close your eyes as almost to sigh and kind of try to refocus your efforts at the same time. And the moment that your eyes shut for not even like a portion of a second, you see a vision, like an image suddenly overtake what you can see behind your closed eyes. And it's like a very solid white, very bright background with the silhouette of a scepter in front of it. And the moment you recognize the shape of this kind of shadowed silhouette, the image disappears from your mind.
I will take this as a sign. He'll get up, leave Verm there. He will go in and ask Yenia if the scepter is still with the body that he's in front of.
In my hand.
Oh, it's in
I was
your
about
hand?
to say, I think Yenia has it in her hand.
Yeah.
All right.
Mike just kind of looking at it now.
Yenia, would you mind if I use the scepter for a moment?
Here. I don't know what it does.
Yes, nor do I. But I had a vision, and possibly my interpretation of that vision will either bring Verm back or destroy him outright. I am not sure. He'll take
both could have positive outcomes.
No, that to destroy one such as Verm would leave a void, not only in this party, and within my soul, but this plane of existence would be sadder because of that. And with that, he takes the scepter and turns about on his heel, comes back. He takes the scepter and puts it in the hand that looks like it would hold the scepter. he puts it in the hand of Verm.
You put it in the hand of Verm. You let go. The statue of Verm looks very regal of a Verm, because it is now holding a scepter. But beyond that, you wait a moment, and a moment more, then a few moments after. Nothing changes.
You're muted.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, getting caught up here. He will take the scepter from the hand of Verm, this Verm, take it back into the room where Yen and the body of Doppelverm is, and he will repeat that process. He will put it in the hand of the Doppelverm.
You put it in the hand of the fiend demon doppelganger, Doppelverm, as it was formerly called.
Void Verm.
Void Verm. Fake Verm. Whatever you want to call him. You place the scepter within its grasp on its body. Take a, stand up, step back. As seemingly out of nowhere, like there's no big like magical type of reveal or flashes of light or anything of the sort. It just out of nowhere, the scepter crumbles into dust. And I'll say Yin will see this too, because the body's in there. Yin, you will notice that the scepter just suddenly crumbles out of nowhere as well. And a moment or so passes after this. The two of you are sitting there trying to make sense of this. As there's just like an eerie quiet over the area once more. And you hear faintly a croak of a large frog. Zosa, you will kind of look over in that area after hearing this. Your eyes are kind of like open wide, and you kind of like perk up with like a sense of, hope or, some type of like joyous emotion within, like Verm, like the real Verm is back. And as you kind of like, full of excitement, all of a sudden you hear ding, ding, a sound that almost sounds of like two small gemstones falling and hitting a stone surface. Kind of puzzled, what? And you turn around and look, and Torrent is sitting up. And that's where we're gonna hold until next week.
Wow.
He's the doppelganger now. Kill him.
Zosa fires.
He's a were. He's a were jaguar again.
Wow.
So yes, that is where we will hold for now. That being said, the programming that we have for the show, it's always subject to change with additional things and certain special events. But for the most part, all of our hard programming, Monday, exclusively streaming on our YouTube channel at 7 p.m. Central Time. We have Dragon of Icespire Peak with our very own down there somewhere on the overlay down there in the corner. DM Sammy is running that. Tuesday we have Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage with Duff as DM. That'll be Tuesday starts at 7 p.m. Central. All the times are in Central here on Twitch. Wednesday we have new-ish programming. Last night they just had their second session, so still relatively new. Is a limited time with an asterisk. Diesel Shot, thank you for the raid right at the end of the show. Right when we're doing our ending announcements. We appreciate it anyway, man. I haven't seen you for a while. How was your stream? What was I saying? Oh yes, limited-ish time with an asterisk there. Vampire the Masquerade Victorian Age with Mech45 as the storyteller for that. It's very interesting. A lot of theater of the mind shenanigans is about the best way to put it. Thursday, you already know what we're doing here on Thursday because you're watching it right now. It's this Tales from the Yawning Portal. Fridays we have Tomb of Annihilation with DM Mandy. That starts at 8 p.m. Central. Saturday we have Rise Up Against the Slave Lords at 9 p.m. Central. It is some old school adventure paths and modules, kind of updated for 5th edition and kind of converted over into the Greyhawk world. It is an all-female cast, but Duff is running it. So yeah, take that however you want. Sunday we have no programming as of right now. However, I must say next Friday, the 19th, I believe, is Praetor's Rejects is part of the big 24-hour charity event that our friend Jay Lord Gasumba is going to be putting on. That game I think starts at 11 Central Time, like 11 a.m. Central. I'll have to double check. But anyway, it's for charity. We did it last year as well, and it was a lot of fun. And I ended up having to have a purple beard afterwards, so it's all good fun. Also, non-stream shows. We have Savage Worlds East Texas University with DM Eric Bleich, and that is not streamed live. However, it is recorded, edited, and uploaded to YouTube in parts. So we'll just have to stay tuned and keep an eye out for when those get uploaded. The best way to keep track of that is to join the Discord or our social media links, which you can find down below, or I will put them in the chat right now. So there's those. Anyway, that is pretty much it for the end of session announcements, unless anybody else has something to say. My beef. My beef. That's the title for the episode tonight. My beef.
It was definitely a action-packed episode.
Wasn't it though?
Yeah.
It's a very beefy episode.
A lot of close calls.
Cold corn.
Tickle corn. Elf pudding.
Elf pudding. But that being said, if nobody else has anything to say, we will, say sayonara and sign off, and we'll see you all next week.
See you. Be safe, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
Bye. Have a good time.
I have a beautiful time.